All right, here we are live. I'm going to kill two birds. You know what? Rotate my phone. Okay, it's telling me to rotate it this way. So I'm going to kill two birds with one stone right now with this video. I am live on Facebook, and I'm going to eventually, matter of fact, probably this weekend, I'll download this from Facebook and upload it to YouTube for my Road Rash Band Aids playlist. And so what the deal is with this right now, this is our last show of the year. Now we are in Bakersfield, California at the Bakersfield Music Hall of Fame. It's a great place. We've played here. This will be our third time here and just love it here. I'm going to switch the camera back and forth a little bit, show you guys everything here, and then talk about what happened this year and some of the stuff that happened. We're in the front lobby right now. And do a little bit of end of year reflection. I'm going to walk through, I'm going to turn the camera back around, walk through over here, show some of the posters, go through the showroom, and we'll go backstage that way. So we go over here, kind of the entrance way. Some of the bands that are playing right there. It's a really cool venue. Like I said, it's our third time here. All decorated for Christmas. My favorite time of year. This is a showroom. It's not a real big room, kind of small. Maybe what, 200 seats with everything down here and then over here in the balconies and up here and stuff like that. So, you know, kind of a cool little room. Here's a stage. I've got a really cool LED screen behind the drum set. We're obviously not set up yet.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Or sound checked.
You
We just got here. That's why I decided to do it now. So there's one of my flight cases. My other flight case. And then back into the green room area where Walt, I hear him back here banging on the piano. This is kind of cool. That's the people that play there. These guys, conference room. Here's another, oh yeah, little conference room. That's where they feed us. These right here, I like this a lot. Check this out. So over here we have some offices and Studio C, radio room. Nobody's broadcasting today. And then right here, this is cool. A lot of the, there it is, Buck Owens guitar on the streets of Bakersfield. I know I'm not a singer. Pretty cool spot here. A lot of the legendary players from Bakersfield. All the people from Bakersfield. There's Fred Fisher watching with one of his students. And then we are back to the front. That's where we started. There's a Christmas tree. So let's go back over here. I'll flip the camera around. So anyway, yeah. So that's Bakersfield Music Hall of Fame. Here, Fred, in case you didn't see this, pretty cool. All the guitars. Stuff's pretty hip. I'll sit over here and do the video from here. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. It's like I said, it's our third time here, and made it up. So when you play in Bakersfield, Bakersfield is just on the other side of the Grapevine, which is a mountain pass that separates like the Los Angeles basin, and then you start going up to Northern California. This year has been a heck of a year, man. It's been such an amazing year for the band. We have played from coast to coast, literally from Los Angeles all the way up to New York, and just many stops in between. The band has had a remarkable year. We got in. We played. I mean, every kind of food you can imagine. We've gotten to eat because we have played from Texas all the way again, once up to into New York, all the way through Michigan, all just everywhere, man, Southern California. And we're ending here at this legendary place. And it's really cool. And it's, like I said, this year, reflecting on it, we also a lot of lessons were given from the road, right? Had a ton of lessons that I gave from the road, which to me, Fred, since you're watching with one of your students, that's one of the best things I think about being a drum teacher and doing what we do is that I get to do all this stuff and play these great places. And then on dark nights when the band's not playing, you know, I'm kind of a workaholic, and instead of taking, you know, a day off, I will teach from the road. Right now, I've been doing a little bit of reflecting on just life in general, because I think we're at the end of the year, and it's something you do. I had a little bit of a mishap. I posted on Facebook a while ago that I had canceled some drum master classes and some clinics, and the reason that I canceled them was because I didn't come right onto Facebook and say this, but I broke my back. I had a bad fall, took a bad spill at a gig, fell out of the back of my truck. Long story of what happened, but I have a compression fracture in one of my vertebrae. And so that kind of had put me in this headspace of, you know, I've always been really grateful. I've always been very thankful for everything that I get to do, but it really kind of made me take a step back and take a deep breath and go, you know what, man, we are fragile. People are fragile. Human beings, man, you can, as Fred, my buddy Fred knows, a couple years ago in Indiana, he took a bad spill and broke his leg, like really bad, like surgeries. And oh my God, the poor guy went through so much, and my heart went out to him. And then this year when I got hurt, it kind of makes you, again, it makes you stop and think and just be a little bit more grateful, a little bit more thankful. I've been able to make the gigs, right? And I've been able to make my lessons, and make it happen. And it's been, not the most comfortable thing, pretty painful actually, some of the time, but you know, we're making it through it. I'm so thankful for the group, for the band. My entire life, this has been what I do. My entire life, it has been about being the drummer in a band. I remember being a kid and going, my first concert, yes, I'm dating myself, was Elvis Presley. Got to see Elvis in 1972. I was 5 years old. And then right after that concert, I saw him with Ronnie Tutt playing drums on the Aloha from Hawaii Christmas special, and it was fantastic. And I've been able to make a life doing it. And then as I got older, I loved, you know, as we all did, Led Zeppelin and the Beatles and Kiss and all those bands, you know, the bands from my era that I grew up with. And the Sam Morrison Band is my Led Zeppelin. It's my Kiss. It's my Beatles. And these guys, it's a cliche, but they are my brothers. They're the brothers that, you know, we share everything except for blood. And they're great guys. They're great people. And I can't imagine doing anything else. So I guess the moral to the story is, for me, for this year, I'm so thankful for what I was able to do with the band. So thankful for what I was able to do with all of my amazing drum students and all the people that I have in my life there. Drummers Education Connection, Fred Fisher and Drummergy, and his whole podcast, and the friendships that we've built over the last few years has just been amazing. Matter of fact, I had a great conversation with Fred this morning about a drum part. It was a shuffle thing that we were debating whether or not it was transcribed correctly or incorrectly, and we determined that it was incorrect. And then Fred sent me a little hand-drawn thing. I'm like, yeah, that's it. So those friendships, those things mean a lot to, I think, to all of us, but for speaking for myself, it means a lot to me. And so that's kind of a little, to the Bakersfield Hall of Fame. Here, let's go back this way. We'll go back over here towards the stage, and I'll sign off up there, see if they're ready for me to start unloading my junk. So here, while I'm going this way again, you guys can see. It's pretty cool. There's all the people that are from Bakersfield, all the famous musicians from Bakersfield. Dwight Yoakam. I actually gave, hey, that's a cool story. Really quick here. Dwight Yoakam's drummer, Mitch Marine, his girlfriend studied with me. And the funny thing is, I get a call from this guy. He goes, yeah, I'm looking for a drum teacher for my girlfriend. I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. And we get to talk. He goes, well, I'm a professional drummer. That's what I do for a living. And I go, oh, really? Okay, well, okay. Who do you play with? He goes, I play with Dwight Yoakam. I'm like, you're kidding? The Dwight Yoakam? You're kidding me? No. Name's Mitch Marine. We made fast friends. Super cool guy. And I go, well, why don't you just give her lessons? He goes, she won't listen to me. So anyway, so there we go. Famous people from Bakersfield, coming back down this way. Yeah, I was really surprised. The studio, the radio station, is not broadcasting. They have a radio station here. And they're not broadcasting today. So, anyway, there you go. Buck Owens, Merle Haggard on the streets of Bakersfield. Hello, Walt. What's that? No, very good. Lord, there's a catacomb back here. All right, so there's Carl.
Hey guys.
You're not on the Witness Undercover program or anything, are you?
You're supposed to say anything about that.
No, sorry.
I have to change my whole identity.
Sorry. This will be the 4th time this week. So there you go. There we are. I think there's David Kurtz. Say hello, David.
Hello.
No, hello, David.
Hello.
Hello, David.
Hello.
He's not playing long. All right, I got to, oh, wait, there's Sam. Say hi, Sam.
Hello, Bart.
Hello, Sam.
Hello, Bart.
Hi, Greg.
Howdy.
See, Greg actually spoke. All right, that's enough from me. You guys have a wonderful day. Last gig of the year. Got to get my junk set up. See you.